Motrolics.
So here we have the 2023 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss. This is the Harvest Bronze metallic color. As you can see, it's mostly brown, but in some lighting conditions, it has kind of a greenish hue to it. Let's take a look at the front end here. So what you see here is incandescent headlights. This is not the LT or the Z71. You can get the optional LED headlights. The Trail Boss makes do with standard incandescent headlights. You've got the black Chevy bow tie right here, Trail Boss badging there, and the grille, that is common across all 2023 Colorado models. You get these nostrils and this nice grille pattern there. It looks good in my opinion. There we have the tow hooks down below. These are black. Then we have this piece right here. That's a plastic bit. Air dam is right there. And this is easier to remove than it was for the 2022 through the 2015 model years. Over here, there are no fog lights. So you can get the fog lights on the Z71, you can get them on the LT, you cannot get them on the Trail Boss. A little detail here is that there's the Chevrolet script at the outer end of the headlight cluster, along with the Chevy logo. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to focus on it here, but there it is. The hood has some nice surface development to it. I am a big fan of this hood, as I've mentioned in essentially all of my other 2023 Colorado videos. I like the surface development. It's muscular, it's bold. It's a nice design of the hood. As we make our way over to the side, we see that this is a crew cab short box, the only configuration available for the 2023 model year. This is a 2-inch lift and a wide stance. So this is high and wide, or tall and wide, however you want to put it. It really does look good. The rake for this model year is much better than it was for the last generation, which kind of had a forward rake to it. This does not whatsoever. Here are the wheels. So these are 18-inch wheels wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler Territory all-terrain tires, measuring 265/65 R18. I do like the design of these wheels. Black wheels, they go really well with the overall demeanor of the Trail Boss in general. Gloss black mirror caps. I should note that while these mirror caps are gloss black, the grille, this piece of the grille, this is not finished in gloss black. That is reserved for the Z71. In addition to that, there is this front-facing camera right there. And since we're talking about cameras, I'll show you the other three. There's one there on the bottom of the mirror. Same thing on the other side, on the driver's side of the truck. And then there's one out back. Now, this camera here at the back, this is the camera for the rear view camera. But all together, these cameras all combine for the surround view feature, which is really good. It's really useful on the trail. It's really useful when you're out and about in the city, wherever you are, parking, driving this truck, what have you. All of these camera views come together and they're fused together with the surround view function. From there, there's a set of unfinished door handles right here. So they are black. Other trim levels get body color door handles. The cab is the same size and the same general shape as on the last generation model. Here's the bed, same thing with the bed. Single exit exhaust system right there for the L3B engine. Very healthy output. It's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, second generation in this case, with a ton of improvements over the 8-speed in the prior gen model. I've driven this truck for the last couple hours, and I can tell you right now that the transmission is absolutely better. For that, please watch my driving impressions videos. Out back, what we have are, well, let's talk about the flares. So while the fenders are the same across all 2023 Colorado models, the flares, these are wider. Since this is the wide stance, these are ultimately wider on the Trail Boss. You can see that here, right there, and at the front end as well. There they are. And then at the rear, these are incandescent bulbs in the tail lamps. Unlike the Z71, the Trail Boss does not get the signature LED lighting in the tail lamps. That is reserved, like I said, for Z71, and you might be able to get it on the LT if I am not mistaken. Trail Boss badge right there, in case anyone ever forgets that you are the boss of trails. Corner step rear bumper, there it is. Sensors for the park assist feature right there across the rear bumper. As a result of the placement of these features, this was reworked for the 2023 model year, so the way that the step is configured within the bumper, it is different. The Chevrolet D-Boss script across the tailgate, very nice. And then in conjunction with the corner step, you have these handholds. So you place your foot in here, step up, easy access into the bed. Let's drop this tailgate. As it's dropping, you'll see these kind of nice mountainous pattern in the top of the tailgate. That is because ultimately it is a Colorado. And it looks like this truck did spoil my surprise. So let me close that down for you and not spoil it any further. This is first a new tailgate with a ruler right there. In addition to that, you can hook this tailgate to a 45-degree angle by putting this strap right there to this piece right here. So you basically lift up, hook it around like so, and now you have kind of a multi-position tailgate, if you will, that will help you carrying longer items. I'm going to unhook that now. Okay, and then this kind of, since it was already open, it kind of spoiled my surprise, but nevertheless, the Stowflex feature can be used to store all kinds of items right here in the tailgate, items that probably otherwise would be left rolling around in the bed. They can now be stored here in the tailgate in this storage piece here. This piece, the Stowflex, it is also drainable. It drains to there, I believe. And when it is open, these tabs that you open them through, they actually end up not letting this cave in and open all the way and fall all the way into the bed. So that's nice. The controls here, so this is currently unlocked. Let me see if I can show you. There it is. So I press down on it, I lock it, that's locked now. And I do the same thing on this side, press down, lock, and now it is locked. This is the bed, short box, Chevy logo at the bulkhead right there. And then there are 8 tie-down hooks right here. So 2 right here, 2 at the far end there, and then the same thing repeats itself here and here. This is where the household style outlet would otherwise go if it is so equipped, as it is optional on the 2023 Colorado. And I think that's it. This truck absolutely looks the part. It looks great. It drives really well, both on and off road. And since I do have a couple of extra hours to spend with it, I'm going to go and make use of that time by driving it.
Motrolix.